Teachers, what's the most controversial way you've dealt with students who have a low attention span? I've been teaching 4th grade for 15 years, and ever since TikTok got more popular, things are 100 times worse. One time I was halfway through reading a book about fractions when an iPad kid student raised his hand and said, "This is so boring, can we play the audiobook for this instead of reading it please?" I wanted to give up and let their parents handle them, but I couldn't, because the district announced they were doing teacher evaluations to see how we're handling students' attention spans, and if mine was low, I was going to be fired. I thought that if I tried everything, I would be able to figure something out. I came in on Monday morning with a bowl of candy. "Okay guys," I said to my class of 10-year-olds, "whenever you sit still for 10 minutes straight, I will give you a Hershey's Kiss." For the first 9 minutes, everything was perfect. For 9 minutes, I thought I'd crack a code. For 9 minutes, life was sweet. Then came the 10th minute. Mikey, who always sat in the back, yelled, "Your mom gay!" and the entire class burst out laughing, banging on the tables and talking about how badly they wanted their phones. But I wasn't giving up, not yet. That same day, I went to Best Buy and used the school budget to buy tablets that were engineered to help educate children. And the next morning, when I came in with a bunch of technology in my arms, the kids practically started drooling. One of them screamed, "Miss, is that for us?" I couldn't hold back my laugh. Yes, we are going to be using these from now on to learn. I expected the kids to want to actually learn something, but I was wrong, because 2 minutes after giving everyone an iPad, someone airdropped inappropriate content to every device in the school. I even tried teaching with a video of Subway Surfers playing behind me on the screen, but they were too focused on the game to listen to me. Enough was enough. I knew what I had to do. I had to take out every teacher's favorite weapon, parent conferences. I organized an emergency one with every parent in the class. Out of 23 families, 4 showed up. I tried to make the most of the situation and stuck to the speech I had planned anyway. "Your children can't focus because they're spending too much time scrolling," I started. One of them told me that they couldn't wait to go home and spend 8 hours straight on their iPad because it's the only thing that makes them happy. The room went silent, and I thought what I said had landed, but I was wrong, because that's when one of the mothers tilted her head and spoke. Well, maybe the problem isn't us or the iPads. Maybe your teaching style just isn't working. Have you ever considered another line of work?" I didn't have a response. I just sat there feeling my face get hot. I only had a day until my evaluation, and I didn't know if I was going to be fired. I stared at the ceiling until 3 in the morning, and that's when I decided to do something desperate, something no teacher should ever do. The next day, I walked into class and put down the textbook. The room went quiet, that suspicious quiet kids get when they think you're about to cry. I spoke. "I'm going to tell you something I shouldn't tell you." My classroom full of iPad kids went silent. This was enough to grab their attention. I continued, "And I'm going to ask you for something I have no right to ask, something no teacher would ever ask their students." They all nodded in unison. I told them everything, the evaluation, the 40% of my pension I'd lose if I got fired, how me and my daughter would be evicted if I got fired. I told them I wasn't asking them to love learning. I was asking them to help me keep my job, just for this one evaluation. After that, they could go back to ignoring me. Mikey, the kid in the back, raised his hand. "So basically you're saying our behavior could ruin your life?" "Yes," I said. Mikey responded, "That's a lot of pressure to put on 10-year-olds. I sighed. "I know, I'm desperate." I waited for the laughter, the TikTok recording. Instead, someone else asked, "What do you need us to do?" The evaluation happened the next day. The kids pretended to have perfect attention spans. They raised hands. They answered questions. They looked at me like I was saying something that mattered. When the bell rang, the evaluator told me to wait. I sat there for 20 minutes, convinced I'd failed anyway. Then the door opened. But it wasn't the evaluator. It was Dr. Williams, the district superintendent. I'd met her exactly once before, at someone else's retirement party. She sat down with a huge smile on her face. This whole thing was staged. None of their bad behavior was real. I stared at her in shock, having no idea what she meant. What are you talking about?" She explained. "It was a test. We put the most challenging students in your classroom on purpose to see how you'd handle it. We wanted to see if you would keep trying or if you would give up on them." I didn't even know what to say. "But why?" She smiled even brighter. "Because we want to promote you and offer you a position on the State Board of Education. After seeing how you handled everything, we need you on our team." I took the position. Fast forward 2 years, I'm rich, and got my money up, not my funny up.